Good Tuesday morning, Houston.
All right, all this week we're spending some time sharing a little bit more about our team. Started with me yesterday.
And now we are moving on to Steph. All right, Stephanie Simmons.
Okay, let me stop you there. You know I don't like to be called Stephanie. I like to be called Steph, but if we're doing a serious story, Stephanie. But if somebody says, if we're off camera and you're like, hey, Stephanie, I'd be like,
You're not originally a Houston girl. Tell us about your roots.
originally from Shelbyville, Indiana. Basically, it's just a little south of Indianapolis. So when you're anywhere around the vicinity of Indianapolis, you bleed racing. One of the most legendary, iconic racers of all time is from right here in Houston, and that's AJ Foyt.
Flag for AJ Foyt.
Steph has a need for speed, from racing with Mario Andretti
At the Grand Prix 2001.
to reporting from the racetrack,
Oh my God!
riding the latest, greatest attraction at the rodeo, checking out the high-flying stunts at Wings Over Houston, and flying down the streets and trails of the Bayou City.
Tell us more about your running.
So I've always been a runner, but I think it started off as a bucket list thing, doing a marathon, and then I crushed it on my first race. And I was like, I think this might be something I could be good at.
She's no slouch either. Steph's run the Boston Marathon, the Los Angeles Marathon, and she's gearing up for her second Houston Marathon this weekend.
You were a Colts cheerleader.
This is true.
So that was the first thing that piqued my interest as an AFC South rival.
Colts, they'll always have a place in my heart, and it doesn't matter that we're rivals because I love the Texans as well. But let me tell you a funny story. My college roommate was a Colts cheerleader before me, and I saw Allison getting all ready and beautified. I said, where are you going? She was like, I have second season Colts auditions. And I'm like, what time is it? I think I can still do the splits. She's like, in a couple hours. I'm like, all right, I roll out of bed, put my hair in a ponytail, went there, and I made the team.
She's since traded the sidelines for the anchor desk and motherhood.
Okay, well, I have a little son. He's 5, and he's spectacular. When you really look at children and you realize how lucky you are when you have a healthy child, that's the coolest thing in the world. When you're a mother or a parent to a young kid, you only really have time for one hobby unless you're doing it with them, right? So he's a reader, man, he's a speed reader.
Dog or cat?
Dogs. Dogs, all the way, rescue dogs. Mostly pits. This is the first dog that I've had that wasn't a pit bull.
Phone calls or text messages?
Text messages. Why are you calling me and do not come to my house?
Heels or flats?
Are you kidding me? Tennis shoes. I don't want bunions.
You accessorized there. That was nice.
She
Shoes,
doesn't
dress,
want
combo.
bunions.
No, who does really?
You always say I say whatever I want,
You
and I
sure
don't
do.
think, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's true.
Listen, I learned that she likes text messages. I still call her. The phone is on silent, don't disturb. Let me just call again. Ring, ring. Why is your phone on silent?
Better not come to the house. That's for sure, though. Your
I've
next
learned
level.
that.
All right. That's good stuff.
Steph,
All right.
you really are dynamic. You are amazing
you.
to get to know. So
you.
2:45 is not enough to cover your entire story. And who rolls out of bed and then just happens to make a professional cheerleading team? I'm like, okay, good for you.
Thank
That's
you.
impressive.